Hello everybody. It's that time again where I get to spin around and show you what I've been working on. This one's my latest. Painted it a few days ago. It's a Victrix Roman General. One of the mounted type. So yeah, I thought I'd give you a quick spin round. Quite pleased with how he came out. It looks okay. I haven't painted one of these in a long while, guys. Last one I painted was about a year ago. In fact, yeah, it was about a year ago. And they've been sitting in a little packet on the side with like some ones in there that I've not got around to painting. And I thought, you know what? Got a little bit of spare time. Still waiting on the Victrix Norman Infantry to arrive. So I thought, yeah, let's have a go at one of these again. I haven't had a go for ages. And just wanted to see if I've sort of improved on how the last one looked. And yeah, I'm quite happy with the horse. Horse is definitely better. You know, back when I first did the Roman generals, I hadn't painted horses in years. And yeah, okay, they don't look that good, really. Yeah, had a bit of practice recently with the Gallic cavalry. And I thought, you know what? Let's have a go at one of the Romans again. You know, so since like I painted up the first one, I've sort of sorted out my technique for doing bronze. So when I painted the first one, I hadn't sort of done my wash techniques and stuff like that I do now. And I thought, yeah, let's have a go at that. I did the leather differently on this one compared to how I did it on the last one. So that's a new technique. My face on this one is, let's zoom up there, see if I can get it up close. You know, it's different from how I did the first one again. So these are all sort of like new techniques that have sort of come to light in the past year. And I'm slowly getting there. I'm slowly sort of improving my techniques as I go along, and sort of I use different materials and suss out different ways of doing things. You know, the tufts, they're from Gamer's Grass, and use two different types to do that. You've got the really short sort of 2mm type, and then you've got the sort of autumn tufts, which I usually use, but I didn't bother cutting down this time. I mean, the autumn tufts on a lot of my stuff, I'll cut that down and make it look just like sort of grass with that sort of darker green that's underneath. But I thought, you know what, I'm going to have a little go and put the sort of shorter 2mm tufts on, and then use the longer sort of 6mm Gamer's Grass tufts to do the base. And yeah, it's quite effective. It's quite effective indeed, actually. Yeah, reasonably pleased with how the cloak came out. I mean, you can't really see it that well on the camera, but yeah, it came out okay. Like I say, it's not brilliant. I'm still improving, guys, I'll be honest. You know, never happy with the stuff that I do. You know, but overall, yeah, I can say that, like, you know, for once I'm smiling as I'm looking at it, because it's not terrible. It's not terrible considering I don't like painting horses. You know, it's come out okay. I mean, horses, guys, you know, a lot of people have said, oh yeah, your horses are really good, blah, blah, blah. They're really basic. They're really straightforward. You know, there's nothing that anybody can't do there. That's just a case of slap some paint on, put some highlights on, and then glaze over the top so that, you know, it sort of blends in your highlights. And it's a mixture. It's just a mixture of inks. It's like put the highlights where you want them to be, in the normal sort of highlighting places, you know, as if you're imagining that the light's sort of coming down from above it, and the bits that are sort of flat at the top is where you're going to end up with your highlights. And basically the shadows are coming from underneath and upwards, so everything underneath's going to be dark and everything coming down from the top's going to be light, and that's how I do my highlighting. You know, it's not really rocket science. It's just, you know, it's the way that I've done it for years. Colour scheme wise, I thought, you know, I'm going to have got a bit of purple this time. I haven't done any purple on figures for ages. Absolutely ages. And I thought, yeah, let's have a go. Slap that on there. Have a little play with purple. Haven't used it since I've done fantasy stuff, and that was a while ago. I mean, I started off with fantasy back in the sort of 1970s, 80s, 90s. It's only sort of been past 3 years or so that I've been getting into a lot of historical stuff. Don't know whether it's to do with me being an old git now. Yeah, I know. As they say that sort of as you get older, you're sort of more historically inclined. Well, yeah, it must be a sign of my age. But yeah, overall, I'm happy for once. You know, quite happy. This wasn't for anyone in particular. This was just something that I wanted to do. I've slapped it on a well-known auction site, and hopefully someone will take it off my hands if they like it enough. Yeah, it's quite a lot of hours' work have gone into it. Yeah, messing about, putting the lines in, highlighting it all up. It all takes time. You know, it's not something that you rush and sort of bang out in a few hours. It takes a little bit more than that. And, you know, doing the basing and all of that, it just takes time. But the effects look quite good. Yeah, reasonably pleased. Anyway, guys, usual sort of stuff. Give me a shout, leave me some comments, tell me if you like it or not. Ask me any questions. Usual, yeah, just give us a shout, say hello. Always like to hear from you. Yeah, not bad. Onwards and upwards. Next up, I've got a little commission in of some of the Perry Miniatures Spanish Lancers that I'm doing as a little quick commission for somebody. So you might see some of them sort of hoving into view. And then after that, Norman Infantry. Hopefully, you know, hopefully they'll sort of send me some down as soon as they're ready to. And I'll be getting on with those. But yeah, there he is. Hope you like him. I do. I'm quite happy with that. Anyway, take care. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.